Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the DramaWiki podcast. In this episode, I am covering a 2022 Chinese drama, The Art of a Genius. Well, it's actually The Art of Genius, but I think what they're trying to say is The Art of a Genius. They are missing the A, the article A. And it's basically a drama that is about this girl, Lin Zhaoxi, that travels back in time, or I guess not travels back in time, travels to a parallel universe, and then I guess travels back in time in that parallel universe to when she was a lot younger, and basically follows her through that journey along with her classmate Jiang that goes along with the ride. So this is a drama that I really enjoyed for a bunch of reasons. It's not a perfect drama, but it has a lot of elements that I like, and if it had some little tweaks here and there, then I think this would have been a complete 10 out of 10 for me. But because of the issues it had, and I'm going to talk about that later, I had to give it a lower rating. This drama credits Lin Zhaoxi as Lin Zhaoxi, who is playing Lin Zhaoxi's father. It then credits Jiang Jifeng as Lin Zhaoxi herself, and then Jiang Xincheng as Pei Zhi, Wang Yojun as Jiang. I also want to mention the child actors in this, because I think even though they are listed as secondary cast, which I don't get how this thing is planned. Like, how do they decide who is billed at a certain cast level? It makes no sense, because those kids were in the episode for the first 8 or 9, and they really had carried this drama, honestly. So I don't know how they are listed as supporting cast when I feel like they are technically main cast. But I want to give a mention to Wang Shendi, who plays an amazing young Lin Zhaoxi, Fu Bohan, who plays the young Jiang, and Lester Lin, who plays the young Pei Zhi. They were actually the best part of this drama, and I will talk on that because I think that's one of the key reasons why I love this drama. But yeah, this is going to be a super short review because this drama is good, but it's not great. Right, it just has a lot of things I like, and it resembles Reset, another Chinese drama, in a lot of ways. And Reset is easily one of my favorite dramas, and its similarity to Reset is not actually because they share any major trope other than the fantasy element, really, of kind of going back in time. And so there's that sense of similarity, and also because it's a very mundane portrayal of time travel. There's not anything major that they are going back in time to do. These are ordinary people that are going back in time. So that's, I guess, the similarity to Reset that I kind of liked. And also, I wish China would make more of this kinds of drama, because it's honestly a fantastic genre that they've kind of captured. But I guess there are issues with censorship and stuff like that doesn't allow for that creativity to be expressed. But yeah, I'm just going to get right into this review. I'm going to talk about things I liked about this drama and the things I, did not like as much. This is a very good drama regardless of the things that I don't like, but it could have been better. So that's why there's that list of things I don't like. So the very first thing that is great about this drama is its story. It has a very good story in the sense that the premise and the plot that this drama is trying to portray is one that I haven't seen a lot of, in the sense that this idea of combining this mathematical world with time travel it's just not something I've ever seen before. And I think I like the genre of also having this young person I want to redo our life, because that's something that I think we all want to do if we could. If we could all go back in time, we would. And so having this Lin Zhaoxi that she's kind of regretting how she lived her life growing up, and she gets the opportunity to go back in time and redo things. She's not doing it to go back in time to be prettier or do very vapid stuff, right? She's doing it to go back in time and study a field that she thinks that she actually is passionate about, which I really like. I like the idea of seeing somebody go back to better themselves and better their development. You see this concept a lot in Chinese novels, and I guess there's just less censorship over novels, or maybe no censorship over novels, right? And so they can portray this idea of time traveling back in time, or basically transmigrating back into a different world and reliving life and doing things the correct way this time around. This idea that you can fix things that has happened, right, is it's a concept I just love. And so to see this in this drama, tied to the concept of mathematics, because as a person that also personally struggled with math, I wish I could go back in time as well and redo math and do it well, because in a different life I would want to like either be a mathematician or do something in that field, right? But I missed that mark, and it's just not something I have time for to go back and do. So I really like that concept because it speaks to me, personally, right? And I have to say, and this is me going into my second point of why this drama is really, really good, is that the casting is very good. Lin Zhaoxi, or the young Lin Zhaoxi, played by Wang Shengdi, is just amazing. I have yet to see a better child actress. She is just so effortless, and her chemistry with Lin Jiang is just amazing. So Lin Jiang plays Lin Zhaoxi, who is her dad and remains her dad even at the younger version, parallel universe cheese world. I think that's what they call it. So the real world is the strawberry world, and then the cheese world is the world where she time travels to. And I have to say that the girl playing the young Lin Zhaoxi is just so amazing. She has good chemistry with everybody, and she just acts in a way that for some reason and I'll come back to this, the adult version played by Jiang isn't able to keep up, right? She just isn't able to mesh that chemistry with everybody else the way the younger version is just flawless. And I have to say, the first 7-8 episodes where the younger Lin Zhaoxi features is actually why I'm giving this drama a high rating, because she kind of makes this drama. She is, the core of this drama, and it actually pains me because for some reason, I don't know, the way they cast and like credit people for casting is very odd, because she's listed as supporting, which I guess makes sense, but I don't know, I just felt like she was so integral to the portrayal and so necessary that she should have been listed as main cast. But I get it, it's all right. And so yeah, I have to say the casting in this is fantastic, in the sense of that the younger versions are all good actors and actresses. The reverse is not true, and that is one of the weak points about this drama that I'll talk about later. But I have to say, the chemistry between the young Pei Zhi, the young Lin Zhaoxi, and the young Jiang is just so well done. The boy that's playing the young Pei Zhi has a way of looking that is very doe-eyed, wide-eyed, innocent look to him that kind of makes sense given just how like ball of energy the young Lin Zhaoxi appears right in front of him, right? He's kind of taken aback, and his facial expressions fit that, or should I say just how he looks makes it believable that he's kind of taken aback and kind of being swept up by this Lin Zhaoxi from the strawberry world. And so he kind of falls in love with her, and you can kind of see that in his like young expression, right? And also the young Jiang. The young Jiang is the cutest child I have ever seen. Like, he is so adorable, and he has a mouth that is like kind of unexpected, because given that face and how small he is, I don't expect him to be able to deliver the lines in the way he does, right? And so he's also very fantastic. And then again, like I mentioned, the young Lin Zhaoxi is just also great. And so those three kind of make this drama, and it's in that line that it kind of makes the cheese world the better and the more superior world, because they just exist there, and I don't know, there's something about it, and that's really the core of what I would have wanted to see. And unfortunately, this drama doesn't deliver after that. And I mean, this brings me to what I kind of disliked about this drama, in that, like I mentioned, the adult versions just don't hold up. That's the number one thing. And I'm going to like mesh these two things together, in the sense that not only do the adult version not hold up, in the sense of like the acting, right, and the chemistry between the adult versions, but also the story kind of breaks down at that point. Things just suddenly don't make as much sense to me, because when I first heard about the story and just going through the first 8 episodes, right, you get the sense of, okay, this is like a redo of life, and Lin Zhaoxi is going to basically redo her life, get better in mathematics. And I expected, I don't know, to see her go through, high school, university, like start from scratch and basically do well in this new field, in this mathematics, right? Along with like Pei Zhi by her side, and Jiang as well, doing his own thing. And that's what I thought this drama would be about, a kind of growth and display in our love for like mathematics. That's what I thought this drama would show. But suddenly it changes and they return back to the strawberry world, and then Pei Zhi is acting weird, and then she's what Pei Zhi also comes, and it becomes this whole blockbuster that was not necessary. This could have been a very simple story of showing Lin Zhaoxi's growth as a person, and showing love for mathematics. And I mean, for some reason they just couldn't do that well. I don't know why. And so you got the story that was kind of disconnected the minute the eighth episode ended, right? The minute that episode 8 ended, it was just a whole different story, and that's really where this drama fails, right? I really want to see a drama that is just all studying and later actually just studying and me learning little math concepts and formulas and ideas, because just those episodes and there are moments where the dad Lin Zhaoxi will impact knowledge, or will see them learning something, and I'm also picking up on some stuff in that way. But that just ends, and Pei Zhi becomes a villain and it's very weird. It just doesn't work. And so that was the biggest fault in the drama that kind of ruined this drama for me in the second half, which is unfortunate because it could have been so much better, right? It could have been so good, and they just kind of wasted all that. So this drama is okay-ish if you just look at the first 8 episodes, but after that it's kind of dull, unfortunately. I want to say, and this is going back to something I like about this drama, is that the OST in this drama is just amazing. Easily one of the best OSTs I have ever heard, because I don't recognize anybody. I think they use a lot of indie. No, I'm sure they use a lot of indie songs, in the sense that I had to go onto this copyright page to find one of the songs, because it doesn't even exist. It's not released as a song, and the songs in this are just amazing, right? So good that I have 4 of them on my Spotify playlist. It's just that good. And so the OST also carries, again, they only use the OST too in a large extent in the first 8. So that's what I mean, in the sense that the first 8 episodes just so well done, right? And it's a whole different person directed the first 8 episodes, and that person did it better or something. And so yeah, that's another aspect about this drama that I like. Another aspect that makes this drama good and bearable is that the cheese world Pei Zhi, right, and Lin Zhaoxi they were just amazing, good chemistry that it made me look forward to their scenes. Pei Zhi's childlike crush on Lin Zhaoxi, that was just nice to see. And that was something I missed the minute that Lin Zhaoxi returned to the strawberry world, because it was just so good. I will say one thing I disliked about this drama is the unnecessary romance plot line they tried to have between Lin Zhaoxi and Jiang, because it wasn't there in the cheese world, right? But somehow when they returned to the strawberry world, suddenly Jiang, that I felt was Lin Zhaoxi's best friend and had that vibe of this younger brother feel to him, was suddenly in love with her. And I was like, that makes no sense. And that's what I'm talking about, that they just mess a lot of things up in the adult version after episode 8, because it made no sense. In no way had Jiang ever alluded to this idea when they were in the cheese world when they were younger, and suddenly he's in love with her, and it pissed me off so much. And that's part of what I mean. They just wasted a lot of plot and a lot of scenes and a lot of screen time, airing just completely useless plot lines that had no basis to be in this drama, and just messed everything up, which I was really sad about. That's another thing that the drama just kept on disappointing me in that way. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I still think this is a really, really fantastic drama. If just I could say the first 8 episodes are its own drama, right? I could go that far and be yeah, just watch the first 8 episodes and quit this drama. I mean, I guess you could still watch it, because I did like the scene and the scenes where they are taking the effort to do some math equations or just doing math competitions. Those scenes I still liked, and it's still harking back to the fact that I just wish there was more of that. But yeah, great drama. I think anybody that is looking for a kind of coming of age, it's not really coming of age, but kind of has that coming of age aspect, and that aspect of reset that has to do with going back in time, I think you should watch this drama, because this drama does do well in that. And I think you should actually just watch this drama for the first 8 episodes, and then you can be I'm done, and quit the drama. And so yeah, I do recommend this drama, kind of. I don't recommend it fully. Right. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.